Check out this stash. Would you look at that? I know a bunch of craziness. Random collections from random adventures, places we gone, places I've gone, things I could have found in the gutter, things I could have found in a parking lot, walking back to the vehicle from work, somewhere in the woods, random locations, even some of my hot spots, but not enough to do major run through videos. So this is just going to be a collection. A lot of history in this stash. A lot of human history. Boy. I mean, look at all the kid toys and stuff that I found. I mean, look at all that. Everything's got a story. Team MLB. Everybody is the team. MLB. A family. Hopefully I won't spend too much time talking about this. Now don't you go ahead and close out the video. Let's hope it's not going to take more than about 7 minutes. Boy. I know a lot of craziness. Just got stuff out of there. Even one of my most recent finds. Where's Shaggy at? He's right here. Goes way back. I like the bottles though. I mean, look at the Coke bottle right here. Look at that thing. You're going to say, look for a date. It's got a patent number right there. 105529, I think. Yeah. Scratched up like you would never believe. Content 6 fluid ounces. Commerce. No. Cornelia, Georgia. Thought it said Commerce. A lot of cool things. More than half of this is going to be trashed. Except the artistic and historical things. The art becomes history. Right? I mean, look at that stash. Boy. I mean, technically that's 5.5 to 6 months of just random collections. So that's definitely not a lot. But it definitely added to my future art ideas. Gotta flip it over to see it. And that's one of the best destroyed PVC pipes I've ever seen before. What the heck happened to this thing? I mean, they turned a PVC pipe into a piece of bent aluminum. That thing's been rolling around in the creek and stuck in log jams and all sorts of things in between rocks, boulders. I'd say for at least 35 to 45 years. How can you get a PVC pipe to look like this? It's a masterpiece. Thanks to the laws of nature. Not even a human being could do anything like that over the course of 35, 40 years. Man, they do it right every time. And then they put our colors on these things and combine them. Yeah. Don't laugh at the nail polish, I know. You're going to say, Da Vinci, you going to put that on tonight? Hey, it still has stuff in it. I didn't notice that. It matches this thing over here. Dang, would you ever look at that? I mean, we got the lady just melted down into a pile of paint. Look, that kind of matches. Oh dang. It's got layers on it. Perfect. Even better. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. My big idea with the paint things is just to break them up even more and just make images out of dried paint. But this is probably one of my better finds for the summer. You know, besides a medieval looking handle, and besides the religious things you can't throw away. Never throw away religious things. And I'm not religious. I'm something else. But this thing right here, a boat anchor, guys, look at that thing. What do you call that when you clean metal? You know, you put it in a pan with the Electra or whatever you call it. I can't say it with my sinuses. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I just can't say it. Not Electrolux. That's a vacuum cleaner. From like the 1950s through like the 70s. But this thing right here, man, imagine if I spray painted that thing gold after I got it clean. And it's got number 5 on it too. Look at that. It probably says 5. It probably means 5 pounds. Yeah. And then of course down to the other things. We're not going to talk about all this stuff right here. It's just the stuff I'm just getting out of there. I mean, you already know about the shower curtain. Found that about 2.5 weeks ago in some creek. It's the only thing that I recovered that was worth recovering. Use it for art. Let the light come through, you know. Put it between 2 panes of glass, you know, all that kind of craziness. And then the metal pieces, shaped like continents and stuff like that. The pile keeps growing. Can't wait to start working on this stuff. Gotta get it to the drawing board first to come up with ideas. Everything is worth something. But these things, here go the historical items from the past 5 or 6 months. But this is not all of them. These are just the single pieces. So you're looking at probably 20 videos with all this right here. The times I just went out and stumbled upon something. Even times I wasn't even filming. I'd say almost half of this stuff was when I wasn't even filming. But these things right here, you got some perfect ones, and then you got some heartbreakers. A lot of these I did film. I know that for a fact. One of my most recent finds. I know. Someone in Northwest Georgia probably found 15 of those the other day. I found one. Yeah, and this is a preformed Dalton right here. I think some kind of scraper. Look at that, how it's ground down. That thing is so ground down, it's not even funny. It's like they ground the thing down first before they finished off the Dalton or whatever it might have been. Maybe they never made it. It's almost like they had sandpaper. You got some questionables, that kind of stuff, you know. Some more heartbreakers, thumb scrapers, more preforms. And some weird ones for real. And some that'll make you cry because you can never find them intact. Another busted spear tip. Look at that sharp edge on that thing. My day is coming though, when it comes to finding the intact ones. I mean, these count, they do. I'm talking about like the large ones. Now this one is one, for real. Found in a spot I've never found a point before. That's got to be one, like a one of a kind. I mean, look at that. Some kind of scraping device. Some preforms here. See, they got the geometry right there. That's what they did. They took those angled ones like that. And they told their friends, they were like, look at this. All we have to do is turn it this way. And it'll make our job even easier when it comes to the quartz pieces, the granite pieces, the geometric pieces. Let's go look for the polygons, guys. They knew geometry way back then. They had to find this before they could make that. Like that. It probably came from something like this. And then they just turned it over to the side and just started napping on it. And turned it into that. Yeah. Got the fake quad right here. Dang it, guys. Got the pottery, got some nice designs on it. Got a sort of a 7,000-year-old sort, really, probably, of soapstone. Love coming across that. Got the petrified wood right here. Weighs a ton. Hard as a rock. Crystalline on the inside. And there's something right here also that might be petrified. Yeah. Look, you got the foot. You got the little cow, the baby cow, the calf. Almost like it came right out of the manger. Quite the find indeed. I kept it because it looked like an animal. A baby animal. Look at that. Got that finger pointing rock too. Added to mustache. But this right here, guys, come on now. When am I going to find the hand? At least I found the foot. Now, see, you know what I say about stuff like this? If the laws of nature made this thing and it ended up looking like a foot, then what can we believe? Half you going to say that's not natural. The humans made it. So that means this is an authentic model of a foot created by mankind. But then the other half is going to say that's natural. But then what are we supposed to believe if it's natural? Nature made it look like a foot. Heck yeah. And this thing here. Could this be a piece of petrified wood? I mean, look at this thing right here. No, I'm not going to tell you where I got this. I don't spill my secrets. But it's no secret, really. I just stumbled upon it and I saw the bottom. And the water was wet. And I looked down and I saw something that looked like wood, and I picked it up and I was like, that's weird. It looks like a rotted out core. Doesn't it? And someone told me a long time ago that the conditions are never right in Georgia to support anything that means petrified wood. They said it never could. I'm always making big discoveries. I know it's not real. The jewelry and stuff that I stumbled upon. Not real. Not real gold, nothing like that. But how do we know what's real and what's not? Just like these. We know the Spirit's real. The Spirit is very real. But are they still making them? I'll have to make a different video for that. The Spirit pile, them still making them. The pile is growing. It's almost like it's got its own shelf in there. That's going to be a video you're not going to want to miss. It's going to prove a lot. I wonder what we're going to collect within the next 5 or 6 months. Can't wait to see. See you later.